focuses on providing an environment for deployment and management of containerized apps. Super popular, right? And it does a lot of stuff. It does things like application availability, lifecycle, service discovery, scaling, network request routing, all sorts of cool stuff. So today we're excited to announce a new edition of Photon Platform that delivers Kubernetes as a service. And when I say as a service, I mean it's super easy for developers to go and get started using it. They don't need to know the internals of Kubernetes. They don't need to go figure out how to set it up. They can click a couple of buttons and get it. And Kubernetes is enhanced with all the capabilities of Photon Platform. Things like multi-tenancy, security, resource management, network and storage capabilities. And we offer an end-to-end turnkey solution with commercial support for both Linux and Kubernetes. Pretty cool, huh? Let's check out a demo and see what it looks like. Okay, so here we are in Photon Platform. Now, I'm a developer, and I'm working on behalf of our marketing team writing an app for them. So we can see here, I can go into the marketing tenant, and I can drill into one of the projects we're working on. Now, what I want to do here is create a new Kubernetes cluster. So it's just a few simple clicks. Again, this is Kubernetes as a service. It means I don't need to know all the specifics of how to create Kubernetes, how to provision the VMs, what OS to use, how to connect them all up over the network, how to configure etcd. I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I just need to do some basic specifications, and I'm off and running. So you can see that cluster is now being created. Okay, that'll take a couple of minutes, so while that happens, let's go to one we've already created. And we take a look at it, we can see a bunch of different VMs here, network settings, so on and so forth. Now, if we go in, we can actually go to the Kubernetes UI. This is something that I, as a developer, use provision my application. Kubernetes is running on top of Photon Platform, and I'm using Kubernetes to provision my app. So here we go, again, a couple of simple clicks, and my app is off and running on Kubernetes. And I can use Kubernetes to see what's going on with that application, all the details of it, specifics around IP address and settings, all that good stuff. And so we can see here, all these application instances have now been provisioned, and they're up and running on top of Photon Platform. So let's go back to the Photon Platform UI. Not only does Photon Platform do initial provision of Kubernetes, it also does day 2 services. So I can go in here and resize the Kubernetes cluster. Kubernetes does scaling of the app, but at some point, Kubernetes might run out of capacity, right? It only has a certain number of nodes. So here I can increase the number of worker nodes to give Kubernetes more capacity. A few simple clicks, Photon Platform takes care of all the VM provisioning, network creation, storage management, etcd reconfiguration, all that fun stuff. Great, so that's the experience as a developer. Super, super simple. Now let's switch gears and look at it from the admin's perspective. So here I'm an admin back in Photon Platform. I can see this marketing tenant. I can go in and get a similar view that we just saw from the developer. But here's the thing, with the admin, I'm not thinking about provisioning an app. I'm thinking about how to make that app run in production. So key production capabilities, networking and security. We can go over to NSX. We now have NSX connected into Photon. So we drill into NSX, we can now get full visibility into these Kubernetes instances that are running. We can see all the different VMs that were created, all the different components of Kubernetes. We can manage those within NSX, create our switches, networks, firewalls, all that great stuff. The full power of NSX here. Okay, so let's switch back to Photon. Now, marketing is just one tenant, right? And the real power of Photon Platform is the fact you get many tenants all using and sharing this infrastructure simultaneously, but doing so in a highly secure and isolated manner. So we can see all these different tenants here. I've given them different sets of resources. They can use those resources as they see fit, creating new Kubernetes instances or Cloud Foundry instances as they want. But here I can go and create a new tenant. So this one will be for our operations team. And here I can carve out a set of resources for that tenant to use. You notice, as a developer, when I created that Kubernetes cluster, I didn't need to get approval from anyone. The admin had already given me a set of resources within Photon Platform, and then I was able to self-service manage and provision those resources on my own, not needing to file a ticket, not needing to go and talk to anyone. I can just go and do it. So here we can click OK and create that new tenant, and it's off and running. Now the operations team has capacity and can start using it to do what they need to do with their applications. So that's Photon Platform. It really is giving that public cloud experience on premises, so you get the great agility and delivery as a service. So let's switch back to the slides. Now, if we look at the Photon Platform architecture here, we can kind of see how these different parts and the roles they play. Talking about NSX. We didn't show virtual SAN, but you can see how storage management becomes really important here as Photon controller and that rich API set, the ability to deliver Kubernetes as a service. Not only initial provisioning, but also scaling up, scaling down, handling failures, doing all sorts of great stuff. You also saw the multi-tenant aspect. Multiple tenants running simultaneously, but also independently for that public cloud experience on premises. So now we have three different editions of Photon Platform. We have the free tier, which we already talked about. We have a new version of the pivotal VMware Cloud Native Stack coming out this quarter, version 1.1. And we have a new edition, Photon Platform with Kubernetes and NSX with end-to-end support. So that was just a quick look at Photon. And we talked about before, Ray talked about vSphere integrated containers earlier, but there's a tremendous amount of content on Cloud Native here at VMworld. So please go to that URL. You can see everything that's happening this week. Moreover, everything we're doing is out in the open, available as open source on our GitHub. URL's right there. So again, please go check that out. Now, Cloud Native is just one part of a much broader vision that we've shared over the past 2 days of these keynotes. Our any cloud, any application, any device vision. It started out yesterday with our cross-cloud architecture that Pat and Guido talked about. Heard about VMware Cloud Foundation, a very exciting announcement about VMware Cloud and AWS, as well as our cross-cloud services. Today we follow that up, image computing, network storage, management, cloud native, a ton of content. But really, what's happening here in the keynote is just the tip of the iceberg. There's an absolute amazing amount of content throughout the week here at VMworld. So I highly encourage you, go check out the breakout sessions, take the hands-on labs, participate in the group discussions, network with your 10,000 closest friends here, and take that information back home with you, back to your company, so you can prepare both yourself and your organization to be tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have a great conference.